drive when you can smoke and fly. Peter Tosh set out to legalize. All my heroes are botheads.
And of course, we are back with a brand new season, brand new episode of Comics on Cannabis, where of course we as comedians partake in this lovely plant by either consuming it, smoking it, drinking it. Doesn't make a difference. And while we do so, we talk about world events.
Yes.
It's fun, informative. Thank you for being here.
Well, I don't know if it's informative.
We make it informative. But of course, I'm Ed Cho. I am your host with the beautiful Sue Golden next to me. And of course, I don't know, we keep him around, Derek Michael.
I like the last one better, where it was you called me like a genius or there's something. I like that.
Yes, of course. So, yeah, guys, so what's been going on, man? What's been going on? You know, Sue, I just wanted to ask you, you always got to ask whatever. I don't know if you know this, but like Matt did this really big show in Hemingway's and Seaside.
I saw.
Yeah, it was like 200. It was a great show and stuff like that too. Are you still doing shows with him? Like I haven't seen you.
No, he hasn't asked. So
good job, Matt.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. I still love him though.
Matt's the best.
I love Matt Rich.
But yeah, I was wondering, like I think I saw you doing a Valentine's show aren't you, or something like that too.
Yeah, it's
right?
on the 13th.
On the 13th.
Yeah.
Well, plug it away, man.
That's at the 13th is at Ampo Cheese, and that's on Route 9 in Freehold.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's in Freehold. Manalapan, one of those, along Route 9. So I don't have the exact address, but that's going to be February 13th.
And you're still in Staten Island. You're
Yes.
doing stuff in Jersey though, still, right?
Yeah, and I have a show in Staten Island too at Patrizia's Highland Boulevard, February 5th.
You gotta check it. I love your stuff. It's so good.
Thank you.
It is so good.
Thanks.
And then Derek, you're just doing a lot of writing lately, right?
Yep.
Derek, you're always writing, dude.
I love writing.
Do you read more? Do you write more? I don't know. Being your friend, like,
I do.
there's
a lot
times
of both,
when I'm like,
dude. Yeah, I like when I was a kid. I used to like all I did was like TV, and I would live at the movie store. Like I actually got a girlfriend going to the video store.
Like a Blockbuster, or
No, it was called Classic Video, and it was in like a little strip mall next to a 7-Eleven down the street from my house, and I was there so much that I wound up being friends with this girl, and then we wound up dating. So that's how often I was there,
Classic Video.
And now, dude, I'd rather read a book than watch a movie. I mean, it depends. There are some movies that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to see that, definitely. But
yeah,
usually I'd rather read.
No, I get it, man. Because you're doing a couple things. You're either reading, you're writing, or you're doing something educational. Like you're playing, like this guy doesn't even play like freaking like video games. Like me, I'll play like.
I used to.
You do like Scrabble. You do like Scrabble. What do you got there? I was right there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I can't
Scrabble.
believe that just happened. I can't. Did you just? The Ming just
but I get it.
There's two things here, right? One, that I'm happy that was the case, or number two, we're podcasting and he's playing Scrabble. I don't know which one. I don't know which one.
Sorry, you're bored.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know which one it is.
I wasn't playing Scrabble. It's just on, like, if I go like this, it's just one of the things I have open.
I don't know. Do you buy it?
I was doing it earlier.
He was like, nah.
No.
Thank you.
Do you play video games? Or?
You know what? I like classic video games. It's weird. I know people play like the PS5s and stuff. For some reason, I'm just kind of old school. Like I like the old like nothing to me is ever going to be Street Fighter.
Okay.
Like Street Fighter, or don't get me wrong, League of Legends, and those things are great. Those are kick-ass games. But yeah, for some reason, I've just been kind of an old school.
What was that game you really loved to play where you beat hookers?
Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto,
right?
Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, Ming, I know you look at this place, so I know you like video games as well. You're more of a new video game guy?
No, classic,
right?
Yeah.
See, like Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, definitely. I spent a lot of money on Street Fighter.
Exactly, Street Fighter 2, right?
Thousands on Street Fighter.
Who was your character?
Ryu, for sure.
Ryu.
Yeah,
Same thing as Ken.
Well,
Ryu.
it's not the same.
Well, just so you know, he had the absolute best ending.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know, can we pull it up and you can play it? It's like a minute, right, dude? It's like you want to cry. you know what I'm talking about? It's like at the end of Street Fighter, they have, you got what Street Fighter is, right? It's a competition.
Yeah.
You get to the end.
I've played a lot of Street Fighter.
Look, and then when you win, at the end, there's a story of why they fought and why. There it is. Does it have audio? Can everyone hear this? Watch it.
Let's see. Let me turn that up.
Okay, this is the ending, guys. Look at this. It's the best. I don't care who you are. So watch.
So he's won, not at the medals, not at the trophy ceremony.
Right.
No, he's walking alone.
Alone. Look at this.
All he wants to do is fight, seeking the next challenge.
It's great.
Ceremony, hardware, prizes mean nothing to Ryu. The fight
Is everything.
is everything.
That's great. I feel like I'm
And there it goes.
watching
And
it just 'cause
then
I'm
I think the credits roll.
The credits roll. There's a picture of him. No. There's another
he's
one where you see his
training.
face. Yeah, he's training for his next fight.
Yeah, he's training. He's not satisfied.
Well, he's not satisfied. Look how serious.
Yeah, this is why you should be getting up every day. Ed.
This
This is why
I want to
should
be
be-
Ryu.
Yes,
Oh, geez.
all about the fight.
It's
Never
all about
stop.
the fight.
Even when you won, you haven't won.
Do you see how great it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even better having Ming do his little.
That is great.
Yeah, it's the best. But that to me is gaming, man. You know, that to me is that's the shit right there. And the fact that you were Ryu is the man. Okay, I was always either Blanca or Chun-Li.
I was always Blanca.
Well, because Chun-Li was so fast.
Yeah.
Like, you know, what? Okay, what? You were going to say something.
Oh no, just Blanca's for people who can't really play the game.
Oh,
The button
geez.
mashers.
That's true. That's true.
Why?
Yeah,
Because he
yeah,
can electric?
yeah.
No,
Yeah, you just hit
actually,
the buttons and it works with him.
no
skill. No
Actually,
skill.
no. If you're gonna take a player, it would be Bison. Bison is if you can't play, because all you gotta do is do a torpedo back and forth.
Sure.
So he would be the one. But okay, Chun-Li.
Chun-Li had a little modicum of skill, yes.
Okay, there it is. So Chun-Li, just don't be Dalsim.
No, weak.
I don't know why. He was the Indian
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Like why?
yeah.
Yoga
why?
Flame.
Well,
Yoga
yeah,
Flame.
Yoga Flame.
Yoga Fire. Yoga Fire.
See, he
Yoga
gets
Flame.
it. He understands it. You know it. But that to me, right? League of Legends is great, but that to me is, you know what? We have Fizzy here. Let's do a shot to.
Let's do a shot to
Street Fighter.
to Fizzy.
The Street Fighter and Fizzy. Here we go.
There we go.
Ah,
All right.
All right. This stuff is so good. It's
isn't it
delicious.
though? To Street Fighter.
That's good.
It's a Street Fighter.
Cheers, guys. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that reminds me of like sitting through
that's
watching my
good.
ex-boyfriends play that shit while I pretended to fucking care.
You loved it.
I hate it.
You loved it.
What about Mortal Kombat? Did you play that a lot?
I
or
never.
not?
Yeah,
I
Mortal Kombat too. You gotta be Sub-Zero. Let me guess. Ming was Sub-Zero. I'm gonna.
That is correct. I love Sub-Zero.
Dude, that meme, that mom joke meme of Mortal Kombat that I saw made me laugh so hard. Do you remember that one?
I don't.
Your mom is so ugly that Scorpion said, "Go over there."
Yeah. I did see that.
That
yeah.
made me laugh so hard the first time I heard it.
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
That is really funny. So we're starting off, and could you start it any better than talking about Street Fighter? I don't think you can.
I think you could.
That was so good. I love it. You can't because you hate. All right. Just
I don't hate it,
let's
like,
just
it's
touch
so
on it. Why do you?
to me.
Let's just touch on it. Why do you hate?
I don't know. Like, I never got into it, you know, and I see how men do. But for me, it's just so like weird, like for grown men to be playing like games and shit like that, like video games constantly. Not once in a while. I get it. Once in a while, it's fun and shit. But the people that really like, they have the headset and the fucking chair and the whole scene is just like, what if I fucking sat there and played Barbie dolls like with Ken and make him fuck like I did when I was younger? Like that would just be weird. Like, you know, I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, people that take it to a new level where they have the chair that moves with them. You ever see that? Yeah, that might be going.
They want the theater experience.
But that's more League of Legends
Got
type
it.
stuff.
I mean,
how
you
many-
can
you
you like, you know, but for me, it's like I like Tetris, Super Mario Brothers. Like that was the stuff I.
Oh,
The
me and my
classics.
sister lost like 3 months to Mario Brothers. I don't even remember what happened during that summer.
The classics. Who doesn't love the classics? That's what I'm talking about. You know?
that's fun.
But
To
the new,
me.
I don't know if it's the new stuff where I
Contra.
don't know if it's the new stuff where I like it or hold on, if I don't like it because it's confusing. Like those buttons and stuff, it's like almost like when you get older, you're like I need 3 buttons, man.
Yeah, the young kids.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean.
Or the
Yeah.
joystick, you know?
Yeah, exactly. The joystick like that. Then you have like
my
a
God.
12-year-old kid that like can use all the
Yeah,
thing in his
yeah.
toes and he's kicking the crap at everybody.
He's playing the guitar at the same time as he's whooping your ass.
I hate that shit.
Yep.
Well, like I said, it's a great way to start that off. But I this episode, I don't know if you saw this story, but oh, this is good stuff, and I don't even know where you even start or go with it. But so apparently, Burger King, they essentially Burger King served a side of cannabis with their chicken fries. Not wanting to. Here we go. Chicken fries with
No,
cannabis
no,
on
no,
the
no.
side.
That's the new Happy Meal.
So
Yes.
I don't know about
That's
you.
having it
That's
my
the
way.
Happy
That's
Meal.
what I'm-
Now, is this arguably the best Burger King ever?
Yes.
Yes.
It's possible, right? Hold on here. So the employee fired after kids. It was a kids meal. So it made it even better,
That's
right? So
crazy.
it makes it even better. So the employee got fired after the kids meal came with a surprise of cannabis. Now, she ordered the chicken fries, and apparently she got a side of weed with it. There's no formal reports or arrest that's been made yet. So apparently, I'm thinking to myself, people are taking it just a little lighter, because what was the real harm here?
I would have loved to see her protest her firing, though. That would have been so funny. Like, I made one mistake.
Right. What's the big deal? It's my weed. I'm the one who lost out on.
Well, there it
Exactly.
is. Now, I think the argument here is it's not like, oh, she ordered fries and nugs and here's a nug. I think she might have thought
That's true.
Nuggets.
That's
Nuggets.
true.
Wow.
I
Extra
think
lettuce.
I think it came to the point of where the kid ordered it. And then she might have thought, or she's a dealer, this is the person that's supposed to buy it.
Yeah,
And-
that's
and-
exactly what happened.
And
Yeah.
here's the.
Was it in a bag or was it just?
It didn't say.
we know?
Yeah, it just came with a side.
I want to know. if
Came
it
with a
was
side
like-
of weed, and I don't know. That
What was the address of this burger?
exactly. Like, how do you not? Become a part of that? Like, how do you not want to get involved, whether you like it or not? It's such a great story.
It is.
It's a cool story. It's not not earth shattering, but these are the fun stories that you kind of scratch your head, being like, I
you
want.
the happy meal.
What-
I think,
No, exactly.
Like, which one do you want? Do they have happy? What do they have? Is it a happy
They have,
meal burger?
yeah, they have Happy Meal.
No.
But that's not-
Happy Meal is McDonald's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's exclusive to each place, right? So what?
Burger King has
The kids meal?
I think it's
They
called.
have
Yeah, it's a
Nuggets, I guess.
I think it's just called kids. I think it's just called a kids meal.
It should be like a Prince meal or something, right?
But it was.
that be cute?
That would be good.
it-
That would be good for advertising.
Thanks.
I got like. I'm telling you right now, like how come shit like that never happens to me? Like it's not like this is cool
Do you
stuff.
want Burger King yet?
I don't mind Burger King. Burger King has the weird stuff. Do you guys remember when
The Impossible Burger.
the Impossible Burger and somehow it bleeds?
Tacos.
Yeah,
Remember, it
that's
bleeds?
just disgusting.
Those were horrible, but they were so there for us during COVID. I remember when COVID started. Now we have curbside because we care about your health.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
thanks, Burger King.
And okay, so hold on. So they had the Impossible Burger. They had. Do you guys remember they had a Whopper, but the bun was black?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It was like
it's
it almost
sesame
looked
seeds,
purple.
right?
It was the bun was black, I believe.
Why?
Let's see.
Why?
Okay, I guess it was for Halloween. But the complaint on that here, get the black burger while you can.
Oh, okay.
But the complaint on that is that when you took a shit, it came out green. People got upset about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that
What
was
did they think was gonna like? What do you think if you eating where do they think the black bun came from? Like squid ink? Like where do they think it came from?
Yeah, it's easy to make it. You just get dough
Why
and you
wouldn't
dye
you
it,
shit
right? But I
green?
guess
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
but people got upset because they were shitting green. And that was the weird thing with Burger King. But Burger King has these weird things where McDonald's doesn't. You have what's up, Bucky? But Bucky's always going to be here. But my thing is this: it's the fact that if you're going to have a franchise, they're taking chances. I mean, I wouldn't be serving weed, but
I would as a side hustle. That's pretty fucking good. Like you ask them again.
it's not bad.
You say you throw it in there, but in a bag. You don't want to loose snug. Like I don't want it mixed in with my fries.
It's really not bad because
That's definitely what happened.
right out the drive-thru. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
That's exactly
Thank
right.
you.
Exactly.
Have a good time.
Right. Don't do it in the.
That's why I want to
don't do
know if
in
it was
the-
bagged up. I want to know the intentions behind it. So was it just for attention? I mean, or did they really get it? Or did the mother drop it in the kids' meal and blame Burger King because she's a neglectful and trying to have a lawsuit or some shit like that?
Well, here's
Maybe it fell out of the minivan, fucking
I think
sun visor or something.
You know all those places that used to sell bud, right? And they were fake fronts, like they were video stores,
Yeah,
things like that.
like the
and you're
rubber
going,
tugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's probably what happened here. This guy was probably selling bud, That's funny.
But that's what it is, guys.
But he was probably selling bud out of the place, and he was like, "Yeah, you just order the eight chicken fries. Nobody orders them, so I'll
Right.
put it in there."
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
that kid ordered the chicken fries, and he was like, "Oh man, I fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I done fucked up.
Yeah. I done fucked up.
I
There
done
it is.
fucked up."
But it's
You should do it something more like in a fish sandwich where a kid would never fucking get it.
Yeah, that's the way to
You know,
go.
Like then all the seniors would be getting it, like a fish sandwich with
Yeah,
bun
yeah.
and a
Yeah.
Sanka. You know?
Mix it in with a salad.
Black
No kids
Sanka.
ordering a salad.
yeah, or yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, that would be the you mix it with the
Because
salad.
you would blend right in.
yeah, you got
Blend
to
the
pick it out, and
fucking-
then,
yeah.
they're nuggy, man. They're
Even if I ate it, I wouldn't, as long as it's not in a bag. But even if I ate it, I'd be like, all right, I ate it.
yeah. Well, it doesn't. Well, if you eat it, it doesn't get you high.
I ate an
Yeah.
ashtray full of roaches once, actually.
Well, that will work for you. I
No,
wouldn't do
because
that
I
normally,
got
but
pulled over in Jersey, and they target New Yorkers in New Jersey, and we're really like, oh, I targeted. Like I know,
What?
it seems weird, but like I can't. I see people with Jersey plates. I'll do 125 on the Parkway, right? I'm like, who do you know? Like, who
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And then I get pulled over 67. I'm like, who
Wow.
do I blow?
Who do I blow?
Who do I blow?
You
Who do I
but-
blow?
People at the rubber
No,
tug.
but you know what I'm saying, right?
but here's the thing. Like, if you eat weed, it's stuck.
Oh, so wait, let me finish that.
Yeah.
Why I ate the roaches. I don't
Well,
wanna
you
just
said you got
sound
pulled
like-
over, right?
Yeah, I was getting pulled over, and my friend was getting pulled over. So I was scared in Jersey, so I ate the roaches and they were in the ashtray. That's it. But it fucked me up. I fell.
Yeah, that'll.
I'd do it again.
Yeah, see,
even
if
if
you
I didn't get pulled, I would do it again.
Yeah.
If you eat
I'll do it
roaches
tonight.
Shit, what are we doing after? If you eat the roach, you're okay. You'll get high. If you just eat the nug itself, you won't get high.
No?
No, because it has to decarboxylize. It has to reach a certain temperature, right, for it to have that, and then you.
That's why they have to cook it in the butter.
That's why you got to edible. Yep.
You remember-
Otherwise, you just grind it right on your shit. If
Right,
it-
yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You remember Linscomb? You remember the police footage of Linscomb? The
Oh,
picture?
yeah,
You
yeah.
remember he got pulled over, and the cop's like, "Do you have any weed in the car?" And he just sat there and looked at the cop, thinking, "Oh."
Yeah.
And it went
Yeah.
on for a long time. He goes, "I might. Let me check."
Yeah, I think he said yeah. Yeah, I think he said yeah. Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, the freak, man.
That was that was fantastic.
You got. Yeah. You know what?
You can't write that.
You can't write that, and nothing should be wrong with weed. That's why I think if Burger King, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Buc-ee's, are you hearing me? Like, this is what you need to do. That's your new business model. Get to it. Nugs.
Yes.
You got to get nugs next to you. Like, that's what you need.
Let's just open a place, Nugs.
We should.
Nugs.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
You're seeing it right here,
Maybe
guys.
you'll get a hamburger with it.
Maybe, maybe, if
Maybe
you're
you'll get-
lucky.
right.
If you're lucky.
I would love
I don't know, guys.
You'll be back. I mean, if you order the bud, you'll just smoke and then go back.
Of course.
That's it. Exactly. Well, that's the great thing.
You're just gonna go in circles all
Right.
day.
There was
It's like
that.
the
There was
salty nuts at a bar. you know,
Exactly.
like-
There was that dispensary. Remember they said like that salty nut at the bar.
they didn't make you drink. Right?
There was a dispensary. It was great, and they had it where it was attached, I believe, to a cafe. Remember?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
So it would,
You go
like,
in a circle.
You'd go in a circle. You'd smoke the weed, get the munchies, go to the cafe. Then after the cafe, your weed comes down. I'm gonna go to the dispensary,
Where
get
is
more
that?
weed. It's in California somewhere.
Shit.
What a great idea, though.
It's amazing.
That
Great
must have
idea.
smelled good when it was burning down.
Yeah.
Wow, that's hilarious right there. Wow.
Right?
You know what's funny? When she said, I was like, it really caught me a little.
Right?
When that went up, wow. It's like,
Oh,
like the van in what was it? Cheech and Chong.
Yes.
It was burning.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I got to tell you, man,
Oh.
the ideas of having a dispensary or the ideas of having something cool like that, it's awesome. Did he just drink what?
Oh, sorry.
Cheers.
It's really good.
You know what? He wants to get back to his Scrabble game, doesn't he? That's exactly what he wants
Yeah.
to do. Yeah.
It's like, thanks for being here, but not really.
Look.
As soon as I smoked pot, then I was fucking naughty.
Now that we get high here, getting a little higher. What we want to talk about. We need to talk real stuff, guys.
Oh no.
We need to talk real conversation. What you think is right and what you think is wrong. And I'll give you my
I'm
opinion
bad
of what
at
I think
right
of it.
and
I want everyone's opinion here. Ming's, Sue's,
Okay.
Derek's, mine. But I think I'm right on this one, but you don't have to listen to it. And if you think I'm wrong, that's fine.
You heard him say he wants my opinion, right?
Yes.
Okay,
He
just wanna
asked
make
for
sure.
it.
Okay. So we have a story here where an 80-year-old man, his name is Tom Greer. Just follow me out. Follow the story here. if you're reading it, but just follow me here. This guy Tom Greer was attacked, and they left him on the floor, and basically they tried to break into his safe.
He's 80 years old.
Right. So he at that point he got up, he grabbed his gun, and he shot both of them, both suspects. Okay. Now he caught one, which was the girl. Apparently, it was a guy and a girl, and then she was like, "All right, I'm done." And she's like, "Listen, please, don't shoot me. I'm pregnant. I'm gonna have a baby, quote unquote." And he said he shot her anyway. He's like, the quote unquote, the lady didn't run as fast as the man, so I shot her in the back twice. She dead, but he got away. Now, this caused a little hoo-ah of what morally is right, what's morally
wait a
wrong.
minute. He shot her before he fucked her?
Shit,
Before he got her pregnant?
I'm kidding.
Wow.
Was that too far?
Yeah, not
Was that
too much.
far?
Have another shot
you
of
did
fizzy.
say you wanted my opinion.
Have another shot of fizzy. But ask yourself the question: if somebody busted into your house, if somebody busted into your apartment, and they said, "I know there's a safe here. I have a gun. Get to the ground," and then gonna try to open your safe, and then you have an opportunity to get the gun, your gun, and you unload on them. And the one guy gets away, and like he said, the girl probably wasn't as fast because she was pregnant. And she's like, "Look, I'm sorry. You're in my space. You know, first of all, sorry for what? You shouldn't even be here. What, you're gonna rip off my safe? Your boyfriend took off? No, that's not the way it goes.
Well, I mean, you still don't shoot a pregnant lady if there's no threat to you.
We don't know. Okay, maybe she had a gun on her. Maybe she had a knife on her. We don't know.
If she did have a gun, then she was a threat. But if she wasn't, if she wasn't pointing a gun at him, or she didn't have a gun in her hands at that time, obviously even if you shoot the wound, shoot her in the leg or something, call the police or something like that. Or not even that. I just call the police right then and there.
No, and this one, the reason why you're wrong, he's 80 years old. She, even pregnant, she could win in a fight. He's 80 years old.
You know
he
what a
has
shotgun does, right?
She could have, look.
Have you ever seen what a shotgun does to somebody?
Dude, if you're 80 years old, and you're like, you know what, I can't take chances with this girl that's 24, 20, I don't even know. Right? It's
I would have been more concerned about the boyfriend coming back. He's the one that had the gun, right?
He ain't coming back.
It's probably his kid, right? There's
Not
a good
anymore.
shot. Oh, wow.
Did it say that they were boyfriend and girlfriend?
Wow, that is so, wow. I condemn that in every form.
But I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I missed that. I'm sorry. No, does it say that they were boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, but...
All right, so listen, she was like, "Don't shoot, I'm pregnant." How about don't go in and don't break and enter if you're pregnant?
Right.
True.
Right.
And I don't think...
Exactly.
I do agree, though, maybe... he could have just clipped her, and just on the knee or something, just disabled her a little bit. But still,
tell her to get on the fucking ground and stay there and call the cops. That's it. Because now,
but
you know what's
who
going to
knows?
happen.
She'll be back out.
He's going to go to jail.
What kind of mother would she have been anyway?
But now he's going to jail. I'm telling you, that's not how the law works.
No, apparently the cop said something where the cop's like, it was self-defense.
And was she visibly pregnant? I mean, it was definitely a fact, right? After the fact that
I think
they know she's pregnant, obviously, now.
I don't know, because if you're really bulging out, you're not going to even try to do what they were trying to do. So I'm assuming she was still,
And maybe, what were they robbing for? Do you have a habit that you need to support?
How did they know?
Why?
Right.
Yeah.
Why are you robbing?
How do they know
do you
he
have
had
a
a
drug
safe?
addiction? Is this baby going
That's
to
what
have
I
a
look
good
at.
quality of life? Why are they robbing? There's something behind it. We don't just go morally correct. Regular people that are pregnant expecting a baby don't go breaking and entering trying to rob people's safes.
Right. Exactly.
So maybe she's an addict. Maybe she's. I mean, what kind? Like I said, what kind of life would this baby have? If she has a mother or he has a mother like that, that's breaking and entering while she's pregnant.
Yeah.
I mean, I get desperation and all that shit, but let the guy go do it himself. Why can't he just do it?
But an accomplice. Man, give your opinion on this.
I don't agree
hold
with
on. I got to hear
What
this.
state was this in?
It was in. I don't know. Was it in California or was it Texas? I'm saying.
Long Beach, so
Long Beach.
California.
Right. California. Yep.
Oh, I was going to say, because if it was in Texas, he would be in prison right now for abortion.
Oh, jeez. We're just getting a little bit funky. Man, what's your opinion on this?
Don't go robbing people's houses.
Right.
Yeah, you cross the threshold of my door. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, you're gonna unleash on her, right?
Yeah, I don't care if you're pregnant or not.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what you're getting into.
In fact,
and then from my perspective, I don't know if they're crazy. I don't know if they're high on PCP, whatever. I don't know if they're there to kill me. I don't want to find out.
right. Exactly. See, now that's why, Derek.
I'm just saying that if I didn't feel threatened, I don't know what, if anything, a jury's going to think, and I don't want to go to prison because of if she's not a threat to me. That's all.
We don't
I'm
know
saying.
we don't know that she wasn't.
I'm not thinking about her. I'm thinking about me.
We don't know if she wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. But like I said, it wouldn't matter at that time. He said he felt that she was threatened, or that he was threatened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I felt that. I might not have felt that way.
You know what? If somebody break into my house, yeah.
People break into houses all the time. Not all of them get shot. You remember that guy? That
Does this really have a
do you remember that guy that stole somebody's hubcaps and tires or whatever? Remember? And he was running away with the guy's tire, and the guy shot him in the back. Like that kind of shit. It's like you got to worry about yourself and you going to prison too, because juries are crazy. You never know what they're going to find. I'm talking about my protection from going to prison. It's not her life.
If someone's taking
that.
If someone's taking off with my tires, right, and I had a gun, you better believe I'm putting one to the back of his head.
And there's a good chance if you did that, especially in Jersey, you're probably going to prison. And then I got to say,
how many
don't
tires was he running with? Like,
I know, right? Like seriously.
were there 4? Like,
I think he had a rim.
and how fast was he running?
Just Ming was right.
Like what-
You are, basically a threat to me. You came into my house.
Like if I said that, then I would pull the trigger. If I really felt that
He
I was
did pull
threatened.
the trigger.
I'm just saying I might not have felt. If I didn't feel threatened, I'd be worried about my future my future of freedom. Am I going to be free after I do this if I don't feel threatened right now?
You're going to have a jury that's going to agree with you.
Yeah, I hope so. But dude, juries make a lot of mistakes. Juries are humans, and they can screw up your life.
Yeah, they can, but under something
Look
like
how many
that,
people are in jail for rape that didn't rape anybody.
I get that,
right?
but I'm
I mean,
just
come on.
Just to be obvious about it. I mean, he's not away. He's not put away. He's 80 years old. Number one, but number two, I mean, you could tell this guy is not a threat to anybody else. You know, he's just not.
Well, he has a shotgun.
You broke it. There's a lot of people that have shotguns. but
I get it.
Right? I mean.
But even if someone just came into my house, I would automatically see that as a threat. Like,
yeah, then you spray out
even
on
if
them.
it was just like a regular guy, like someone that walked in by. What makes it not a threat if they have a weapon or not? How do you know they're not gonna fucking?
I guess I just think of all those westerns I've seen, where you got the guy dead to rights.
Right,
And you're like,
I get what you're saying.
You
You don't wanna
you're
go to
gonna
jail.
do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Derek's been a little soft about that, and that's good. I mean, he has a good heart. But I'm just saying that. Man.
Now, if a hot guy breaks in my house,
Oh,
no, there it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you
Ed
know
would
what?
not shoot a hot girl.
Well,
Ed would definitely not shoot a hot girl.
It depends. Was she pregnant?
I could tell you right now, if she was hot and 14, he'd be all. I'm kidding.
Was she pregnant?
That's too old.
Is she hot and pregnant?
I don't know.
Is
she hot and
Well,
pregnant?
this is the story.
I started the story. You have to finish it.
He's like, time
You
to
want
pull
got
out.
it? Still got it.
I got a little in here.
If you want to have that story, I'm just I guess looks might have something to do with it. I don't know.
They definitely do with
Yeah,
you.
of
They
course.
definitely do with you.
Cheers.
If you walked in and saw somebody that looked like Barbie in your living room, the first thing that you thought of wouldn't be, she's a threat. Boom. That would not be your first.
I know another comedian said this, and she said, I don't remember who it was, and I hate to, but she was like, it's only sexual harassment if they're ugly.
Wow. Which is
Wow.
You know what?
That was one of the jokes that I was like, I wish I made that.
It's a great
You know
joke.
what I mean?
It's a great
not-
joke. You know what?
So I'm in the clear.
There. You know what? 50.
You're not ugly. I don't think so.
I was going to say something about before we even said that. Where were we even going with that?
About
Forget it. It's
because
gone
if she
now.
was hot, she broke in. You can come on her. She's pregnant.
Oh, I missed that part. But
Yeah.
okay.
That was reading between the
I
lines.
think so. Yeah.
No, I truly feel 100% that he did something to. He had to do that. He felt threatened, and he stopped them. He saved his safe, and he stopped them. So that's good. I don't think anyone has any problem with him. It's almost like this other story, which is we're not going to talk too much about it, but the two go hand in hand. You guys know who Daniel Penny is, right? So Daniel Penny, if you don't know, he was acquitted Monday on criminally negligent homicide in the chokehold death of Jordan Neely. So Jordan Neely was this homeless guy with a history of mental illness, basically who pretty much got killed by Daniel Penny, but not on purpose. And there were protests, and it was racial and what have you. Now, there's a video of it where Jordan Neely is harassing this woman, harassing people, but really harassing this woman, scaring this woman. So Daniel Penny, I believe, is a Marine or some Marine or Army. And then he took this guy down in a chokehold, right? Like, calm down. You know, you got to relax. And everybody here is like, he's a hero. He's a hero. But he choked him out on accident. You could tell this was totally on accident, okay? And people who knew it wasn't, it was. I mean,
this wasn't like the Floyd thing where he had his,
this
he had his chokehold for like 5 minutes.
This wasn't like it at all. And the reason why that's even different, right, is because this guy was being a nuisance on the subway.
Right, but I mean, the length of time you could stop blood from going to someone's brain.
No, he wasn't putting it. You could tell it was the guy was mentally ill, and I don't know what ended up happening. So basically, this guy Daniel Penny did the right thing.
Okay,
I mean, how can you say he didn't?
I didn't say he didn't.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general. If you read or look or listen to this story of Daniel Penny, and you're having these protests, how can you not think it's right that this guy didn't get on the subway and he was stopping this mentally deranged weird dude? I don't even know. He didn't seem mentally deranged. They said they found him to be mentally deranged.
Well, they didn't file charges, right?
He was going to go to jail.
They did file charges.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah. And they're saying because the DA and the AOC is like, AOC is an idiot. We all know that AOC is an idiot. Okay? A liberal crazy hold. And she was like, she quote unquote said something like, you know what? The world is a safer place without people like Daniel Penny running around.
Oh boy.
The world isn't that safe? Like, what is it going to take for AOC really needs to get like something, I don't even know if I should say it, but if something really bad happens to her and then she realizes, okay, maybe I've made the wrong decision.
She won't.
What? No, I'm just saying, if she got raped or something like that too and said, well, you know what? He was hungry and he was looking for food or something stupid like that. And,
well, it's another political stunt, obviously, just like the Musk thing,
but here in Daniel Penny, there was a whole big thing on it, but he got off, and this was the right thing. But people had a problem with it. Like they protest. It was just a couple of weeks ago.
So they didn't have a jury. They didn't have a jury.
Oh, of course they did. They had everything. Yeah,
and they acquitted him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he had a trial and everything.
Oh my God, he was acquitted. He was totally acquitted, right?
Yeah.
And everybody that was saying was like he's a hero. He wasn't trying to kill this guy.
Yeah.
He was trying to solve the problem.
I don't even know
This is why people don't help elderly people. This is why people don't help somebody that really needs it.
Because they're worried. Yeah.
They're worried that something weird like this is going to happen, right? Oh, I got offended, right? I was saving a black elderly woman, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you were. I don't think you were. You know, it was like they would make it racist somehow, and then people would protest. Like that's why people don't do this weird shit. But I don't want to talk about Daniel Penny that much. But I'm just making a parallel between that and the 80-year-old man that shot.
I don't see why anybody's even making any noise about this. I mean, if you get a jury, you get a trial. That's the law. Something happened. A jury will determine whether it was right or wrong. That's the law. It happened. He was acquitted, so he was in the right. That's the law.
Because it's a race thing.
Listen, if
it's a race thing. That's
guy
why
was trying to like harm me, and someone, I would hope someone would come along
and help.
Yeah,
right? But they wouldn't.
Why did he why did he die? Like he just
It had him in a chokehold.
Asphyxiation.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like
no, I think they let him go. I think I think it wasn't like he died there. They didn't carry him out. Like he was. I think there's the video of like he could walk out and stuff. But they're saying that.
Oh, so then
so
what
he's
was
not
he
dead?
even?
No, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
But
he
I
walked
don't.
away
Yeah,
from
but
that.
I don't think.
But then he walked out.
It could. Well, hold on. If I'm getting it wrong,
That's what I'm saying,
hold on.
like,
If I'm getting it wrong, you get high. If I'm getting it wrong, right? Then, but I don't believe he died in the subway. I don't believe they carried his carcass out.
So he died like in the ambulance or something,
like
or at
that,
the hospital. He was pronounced dead.
But
sure he was in
But
perfect health.
you need to. What'd you say?
I'm sure he was in perfect health before that whole thing.
Yeah. So, but my point is this, man. It's like. This is why people don't help anybody. And I just want to make the connection that I think Daniel Penny is right. I think that 80-year-old man is right. They did you wrong. They did somebody wrong. How is it not right to, I mean.
It's okay. Listen, I get what you're saying.
What do you think, Bucky? Like,
I can't say what I would do. I would probably have done the same thing. I mean, I can't say I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know unless you're in that situation.
That's true, and I hope to never be in that situation because I never go to New York anymore. Really.
Unless he's hot.
Well, yeah, exactly. Unless he's hot, and then you're on it. See,
I'm on it. No, I'm just kidding.
no, you know what? We're gonna set it up, but we're gonna get an actor to be a good-looking homeless guy. Go up to.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying if the guy who breaks in my house,
Oh, of course.
a good-looking homeless guy.
Well, there's that too. You know, you have so much to offer.
It depends on how he smells too. It's not just about
looks
looks.
good and
Like
smells good.
anybody, you know, you don't want someone smelling.
If he looks good and smells good, she's like, "You're late."
Yeah. Where are we going? Your place or
All right. Well, I'm glad.
I guess mine.
Isn't it a shame that we're talking
sad,
about this?
though. That's sad.
No, but it's we're at a situation right now politically, just socially, where we are, where nobody wants to help because of stuff like that.
So I think people.
I think people will
I'm
help.
not a type. I'm like someone else. Did
Yeah.
it, you know, but because I can't handle certain shit.
Yeah.
But I think people do want to help. Like a lot of people do want to help. There are, you know, but
But they're afraid to. You could want to help, but
Sure,
you're afraid to. You know. So
you never know what's gonna, you know,
well, yeah, you never know. But
fire.
I'm just hoping that.
Look at all those people from Northern California coming down to volunteer and all that. That's heartwarming. And at least something, you know, some people are doing nice.
Oh,
things,
but that's as a group. There's like safety in numbers type thing where if
Well,
it's
that's true.
if it's a
That's true.
one-on-one thing. But yeah, it is great that people are helping.
Yeah.
Well, 9/11 was different because 9/11 everybody.
got together about
Yeah,
behind
like
the same
if-
thing.
yeah,
there
if-
were no two sides to that.
If there was, oh my God, if there was another 9/11, let's just say a train hit the Empire State Building. Let's just say, right? And I put up the American flag, right? People would come to me, you're a racist. What's with the flag there? You're a racist.
Somebody's always gonna
Yeah,
cry
I'm to the
about
point where
something.
I think
Oh, I don't
I
think
think
so.
we're at to a point in America, right, where people just get that offended, right? And it's more important than the bigger good.
I got the flag in my front yard. Nobody else has said anything. Nobody is in the history of living there. Nobody. Has
No,
said
I'm just saying that my
They
point
stay
is
away.
anything. Yeah. They know I have a shotgun.
there it is. I'm just saying though, it's like no. I'm gonna say it's a bad thing where even when we have to discuss something like that. That that's where we're at, where we have to deal with that nonsense. So I don't know. That's
I blame like all of the media that we have for all of the things that we know. Because like if this was 30 years ago, we would know nothing about unless we watched like Walter Cronkite or something
that's
like
the-
who told you the news.
Exactly. You wouldn't know what the hell was going on, and everybody got along better.
Yeah.
Everybody got along better.
I never watch the news ever, and
right?
and that's why like when people talk about shit, and I have no idea what they're talking about, I just let them talk.
Hawaii's a state. Really?
Yeah.
When that
It's
happened? About
all a
50 years ago?
distraction. It's just
Oh.
all
Yeah.
garbage. And it's brainwashing through whatever waves or
Isn't it though? And people,
capitalism.
And you know what's funny? It's capitalism. People will make a story out of everything and anything, right? But this next story you just got to talk about because, well, okay, here we go. So if you're a sports fan, great things. Well, no, not really. If you're a Giants fan, this is a really shit Super Bowl. But the Eagles are playing the Kansas City Chiefs.
Cheaps. That's
Chiefs.
funny.
Kansas City, they're there again, although I don't think they're a dominant team at all. I think they get a lot of the calls, and Patrick Mahomes is just not Patrick Mahomes this year, but they're finding a way to win, which is awesome. Now, I'm a Giant fan, and I hate the Eagles, as we all know. But this is a kick in the pants, man, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So AJ Brown, who is a star wide receiver for the Eagles, it's just good stuff. So what ended up happening was, I forgot what book it was, but this is just a preface to it. So he read his book on the sideline, and it was hilarious because here it is. He read a book called The Inner Excellence to Train Your Mind, and it was a book that he was reading on the sideline after they were just
Offense left the field. He sat down.
he sat down. It was just, and he was reading the book, and it became a bestseller, right? And AJ Brown just got, he got in the news for that.
You should get a commission.
Now he should. He really should. Now what's hilarious, and I can't believe this is a story. So AJ Brown, he went to practice, and why it blew up the internet was because he signed like a $90 or $100 million deal with the Eagles. He came in a $30,000 Honda Accord, as you can see right there. So yeah, and there's his car. So this actually went viral, saying, "Really, the $100 million man can't afford something not than a Honda Accord?"
He's just practical.
Maybe he has 11 cars
Well,
and he doesn't want to get all banged up in the fucking parking lot. In Philly, they're in Philly right there.
Yeah, but
there you go.
Yeah, but other guys.
I wouldn't drive my Bentley to fucking Philadelphia.
Oh, but other players came in with their nice cars as well, and and AJ Brown is.
He doesn't
I mean,
need props.
when you think, God, there's a lot. But I was going to ask Ming, geez, when you think Eagles, right? When you think Eagles, AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, and what's his name, and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
So that's why when you look at AJ Brown come in on that, people are like, listen, when you think Eagles, he's probably one of the core, and he should represent the team better. He should represent, all that. And I was like, really? I was like, I kind of dig the fact the guy came in a $30,000 car.
Hanzo.
I love rep the team on the field. I don't care where you drive.
Well, yeah, exactly. And people are making this big, this huge thing about it, saying, how are you not professionally taking care of yourself and the team after they're paying you this well? Like, do you not care about your? And
how is that not taking?
Some people don't care about cars.
How is that not taking care of the team? Are you a good player? Yes or no?
And AJ Brown is what? He's elite. Although,
All right, so
Yeah, with my help, he could be the best.
he effed up my
sucks,
fantasy.
but he drives a
he effed up
Ferrari.
He effed up my fantasy,
yes.
but my fantasy team. He was on my team, and he
Is
kind
it
of
fantasy?
He was on my fantasy team.
He's
Tell me
his
about
fantasy.
your
What you gonna
fantasy ad.
No, Hondas are solid, man. They treat them well. They'll go 200,000 miles. Yeah, it's smart.
I
It's
had
a smart
two
decision.
Honda Accords.
Yep.
I love them.
Smart decision.
I think it was a good decision as
The
well.
tires are a little low profile. They're a little annoying on the sport, but I like Honda Accords.
Hondas are good cars. People were saying, listen,
I would say if anything, he's a little tall for it.
they're
I mean,
like,
maybe
he couldn't bring a Lexus. He didn't have to bring a supercar. This guy could drive a Lambo Murcielago if he wanted to.
So if it was an Acura, would it be better?
I don't know.
Because it's the same shit.
but I
just
thought it was-
with an upside down.
I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of cool that he came in at 30,000.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
thought that was dope as hell. But people thought he was cheap. People were like, God, I can't imagine being his girlfriend. Or he doesn't like
That's
cars. He doesn't
ridiculous.
So he was getting hate for that. And I'm like, there's something cool about it. If
You
you
got
had
to pick on everything. It doesn't matter. They're gonna find something to abuse you. About.
you
Just
had
like
a-
that probably do to us.
I love it. I think Warren Buffett drove a 94 Accord, right?
yeah, Buffett did.
Yeah,
And
Buffett.
Zuckerberg just bought a nice car. Zuckerberg drove a Toyota, I think.
Yeah. Can you imagine putting 200,000 miles on a car and then returning your lease?
No.
How much money?
Imagine that.
If they charge you, if you release with them, they might give you a break on that.
My
200,000 miles.
200,000 miles in 3 years.
I love this. A financially sound decision.
Well, it is a financially sound decision. It is a financially sound.
I think so.
He probably got the idea in that book.
That book went viral, but it's so weird. It went viral because of that, and I was going viral because he's driving a car that people don't
I
like.
think that'll make people more relatable to him and like
No,
him a little bit better than
I think it's separating them because even he's getting it from the locker room saying, "Really?"
Well, they're
man?"
probably
No, I
ribbing
mean,
him. They're
like
ribbing him.
fans wise, and like people that live in, like people that drive Hondas. And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Most people drive a car in that class. Most people.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he wants to be more relatable.
Well, maybe he just like wants his Honda. What's the fucking problem?
I don't.
Everybody's gonna. No, I get what you're saying, and I get.
No.
their
I
point
agree
of
with
view.
you. If
But who fucking cares?
You know what I really hate? I hate it when
that we're
people-
talking about it.
I guess we do.
We
'cause
do. We're talking about it.
But you know what I mean? Like everybody's got to find something.
That was my point of this, right? Everyone
Like,
needs
what
to make
if
an
the
argument.
worst player on the team drives the nicest car? What is that?
He's bad with money.
Does that make him bad? Like,
Yeah. He's bad with money. That's what that
right?
means.
Yeah, that's
The only problem I have with people that buy Hondas is those people that buy them up and put like those gold shiny rims on it, drop it
And the-
down
yeah.
4
Yeah.
inches,
And
and
the spoiler.
tint it
Yeah,
all
I
out.
get it.
I hate
But those
that.
are usually kids. They're like
They make the
18.
car- when
18
we-
I
years old
hate
now.
that.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious type cars.
Yeah,
that's when
yeah.
you were a kid though.
Like, yeah, but a Honda?
Well, he's not going to do that. Well, I don't know. He might. He's a
He's a what?
star. I mean, well, he's
Yeah. He's not going to do that.
he's
He's not going to. You don't
Shut up.
spend $30,000. You don't spend $30,000 on a car and then $30,000 in hooking up a $30,000 car. You don't do that because when you sell it, you're screwed.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, he's never gonna. Yeah, but the thing, he could throw that away if he wanted to. Like,
True.
if you had
Yeah.
$100 million, what car would you buy right now?
I like. I forgot. I think it's a Brayman. It's a Mercedes. It's a really fast Mercedes.
So
And
you'd get
it does,
you'd get a nicer car than AJ Brown pulled up in.
Yeah, but I would have like one like that. Well, you know what? I would send people. If I was going to a show or something, I'd probably take the nice car. But if I had to drive myself places around like where I live, if it's like
Yeah.
people banging into your car. Where
You
I
get a
live
beater?
now, but I probably wouldn't live where I live now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't care. Like I'd have a few different.
But you drive your first car would be a Mercedes, a Benzie.
Yeah.
How about you? $100 million right now. You won.
I wouldn't get anything like crazy, honestly. Maybe I'd get like an Audi small SUV or something like that.
Okay, man. What would you get? $100 million. You just won something. Podcast.
Audi R8, the sports car. So the one Tony Stark.
Those-
Okay, so there it is. So he
Oh, yeah.
wants he wants a supercar.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you would pull up in a nice car like
What would
AJ.
you have?
Oh yeah.
The Oscar Mayer Wiener mobiles.
Yeah. For me, you know what? It's weird because I'm not crazy on electric cars.
But wouldn't you just have a driver? Like I think I would just have a driver. Like and drive.
Ooh, you could have a driver.
Yeah, like
too.
just take me where I gotta go.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Ed would get the Tesla
Who the
Plaid.
fuck wants to park?
Yeah, the Tesla Plaid I really
Yeah.
like. That's a pretty cool car.
Yeah.
To get that. But I mean I don't know why he came up in that, but I'll tell you this, man, that car now, because of all the social media he got, if he pulls into the Super Bowl, well, he won't. He's not going to drive to the Super Bowl. But if he drove to like a big game in that thing, people would go crazy. They would
Yeah.
love to see him in that Honda. Now he can't drive. If you really think about it, he can't drive something fancy.
No.
For the rest of his life, he will be awesome when it comes to buying cars because people will expect him to be a regular guy.
Go get a Kia next.
So any car would be fancy.
Any car would be
fancier.
any car, but I don't know. Like I said, I can understand why it became something. What was that? What I missed?
No, I said not any car would be fancier than that because there's a lot of cars that aren't. But you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. The fact that the story is fun, but I give kudos, and I can't stand the Eagles. Like you think
Why?
anything
Why?
Eagles, I'm a Giants fan,
So you have to hate them.
You almost have to. And plus, like the Giants' stupidity gave Saquon Barkley, their running back, who's an absolute star, to the team. It's just, if you're
also
a Giants fan.
No. Well, I mean, I don't mind the Giants. I like them, but I'm a Dolphins fan. So, yeah. Long suffering.
Well, long suffering is what we all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Giants fan. I'm a Knicks, the Rangers. It's an absolute.
Well, your Rangers have won in the last decade, right?
yeah, 90. No, the past decade. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But even still, it's being a sports fan is interesting. But kudos to you, AJ Brown. But we're gonna end it up there. We're running out of fizzy. Bucky wants to go to bed. But of course, we hope again that you enjoyed another podcast here. Please feel free, if you like what you see and you keep coming back, to subscribe, like it, so we can put the vision together of fusing entertainment and cannabis together and to the next level. So until then, guys, we'll see ya.
Bye. Thank you.
Oy.